The Holiday. Now, I love this film to the earth and back. I love it. It's one of my favorite Christmas films. You know, that never gets old. Although I do say to myself, like, don't watch it too many times, because if you watch it too many times, it does, like any Christmas film, it does become a bit depressing, especially for people who are single like me. So I tend to not watch it so many times near Christmas, because but I still like it. It's got like the greats like Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and Jude Law is really a really good actor too. This was his first romantic comedy film, whereas before it was like he tends to do different kinds of films and like TV, I guess, and all that. But this was his first romantic comedy, and he was really good at it. The script was set up to put it from the woman's perspective of Christmas time and relationships and all of that. It's about two women who don't want to be around where they are over Christmas. One person doesn't want to be around her ex for Christmas. I want to go somewhere quiet and all that, and the other doesn't want to be near her work or near a person that she loves, although her romance is kind of a one-sided romance, and so Kate Winslet's character is like really miserable because she just found out that the person that she loves is engaged, and she's like depressed. That's just brought her whole world crumbling down, and she's lonely and she's sad. And then Cameron Diaz's character wants to go somewhere else for Christmas, because she just dumped her boyfriend, and she goes on like this website, and she discovers rent a home or renting places, that one of those websites, and she discovers Iris's cottage, which is Kate Winslet's character, and Amanda is Cameron Diaz's character. She falls in love with Iris's brother, but Iris's brother doesn't know that Iris has swapped houses with Amanda, and so he's like one of those who stumbles on their siblings' door, and because they're drunk, and Jack Black is like falling in love with Iris and same kind of back, but it's Iris and Jack Black's character is more of a friendship then it becomes a bit something more. Whereas Jude Law and Cameron Diaz is becomes just like fall in love like straight away. You know, it's like kind of that attraction, you know, which is, you know, great. So Iris lives in England, Sussex, I think, and Amanda lives in Hollywood. She's got a big house, and Iris just lives in the cottage. And yes, but oh no, you know, there's a really good funny bits, you know, to it, like the beginning where Iris is basically narrating the you know, the beginning of the film, by talking about like different kinds of love, and yeah, I just The Holiday is for me one of the classic Christmas films, because it just deals with, you know, Christmas and how it can be difficult for people and all that, like other films too, but it's not so traumatic, I guess. But there are some bits where it's like sad and funny and all that at the same time. So it's not so sad that you'll get depressed throughout the film, but at the same time it's dealing with life's kind of situations in a life. So yeah, I can't recommend The Holiday enough. If The Holiday is not for you, I totally get it. I understand that completely. But for me, The Holiday is basically one of the great films that I like. Anyways, so you know, it's age 12 years and older, and it is where is the I think it is, oh yeah, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes approximately. So, you know, yes, you kind of need to be a bit dedicated to it, but honestly, it's worth it. You'll enjoy it, and it's you kind of like get a bit of you kind of get out of a bit of it from the film too, and like learn lessons and all of that, and yeah, it's anyone who likes Jack Black will like this film, or anyone who likes Kate Winslet will like this film, or anyone who likes Cameron Diaz will like this film. So you can't go wrong, and Iris kind of helps an elderly man, to get back on his feet, and you know, it's talks about like when he was in Hollywood, and the things that he did in old Hollywood, and he talks about his life in pictures, and all that. So all in all, it's a good film. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of put it on nearly, you know, near half of the Christmases that I have. But yeah, it's a good film.